Greetings and welcome to episode number 13 for Yellowstone National Park Ghost Stories. Yellowstone Ghost Stories. Episode 13, entitled Dead Men Don't Play Poker Unless They Have the King of Spades. I added that. You'll figure out why I said that if you can figure out the correlation. Dead men don't play poker. Legends are stories or tales from earlier times. They are preserved by tradition and are thought to be somewhat historical. In his second volume of the Yellowstone story, Aubrey Haynes related an incident that he labeled an enduring Yellowstone legend. There are very few who spend any length of time studying Yellowstone National Park who don't run across Mr. Haynes' name and learn quickly that he is probably the foremost authority on the history of the park. So when he says this is a legend, that's good enough for this author. However, considering that the story has endured almost 100 years, is further testament to its authenticity as one of Yellowstone's true legends. In April 1904, Private Richard R. Hurley, a soldier at the Snake River Station, became ill with dysentery. Now, this story is with other legends and has two different versions. The first version says that the soldier's illness continued to worsen until the sergeant-in-arms, realizing that Hurley needed a doctor's care, dispatched a team of soldiers to transport Hurley to Fort Yellowstone at Mammoth. On the way, Hurley died at the West Thumb emergency cabin. The second version tells us, although Hurley was sick, no one thought that he was seriously ill. So having to go out on a routine patrol, the soldiers left Hurley with food and wood. Upon returning, they found Hurley frozen to death in the station. He had been trying to make a fire. For the second record, Archives of Fort Yellowstone lists Hurley as dying May 3rd, 1904, at the emergency cabin at West Thumb. In any case, the soldiers now had the frozen body of Private Hurley of the F Company, 3rd Division, and the chore of transporting that body to Fort Yellowstone for burial. The soldiers set out heading north, dragging old Hurley behind them. But once again, we come to two versions. One story is that they ended up at the Norris Station, while another story puts them at Fountain. Either way, neither story disputes the fact that after a long day in the cold, the soldiers were ready for a shot or two of whiskey and a good poker game. As the evening wore on and their spirits lightened up a bit, someone suggested that old Joe, the dead soldier, might want to join the game. So this frozen body was propped up and leaned against the window, and during every round, a hand of poker was dealt to the dead man. The story goes that the soldiers played poker until 10 o'clock the next morning, when old dead Joe, who was still leaning against the window, received the warming benefit of the morning sun and started to thaw. Slowly, Joe's hand moved as if laying down his cards, and the frightened soldiers ran for the door. So that is the story of Dead Men Don't Play Poker Unless They Have the King of Spades. King of Spades. Anybody that knows cards knows they got ace, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9, and a 10, and 11 would be a joker, or the jack. A 12 would be a queen, and a 13 would be the king of spades. You gotta have a shovel and bury a soldier in the ground. Hopefully you enjoyed episode number 13, and we look forward to you being here next week for episode number 19. So, not 19, 14. 14. We're not down to 19. That's going to be closer to Halloween. So see you soon. You all take care and have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye for now.